Now to our continuing series, Going Green. 40% of Americans say they would pay more to travel in an environmentally friendly way. So we're taking you to the country that's become a symbol of the ecotourism movement. Costa Rica is now facing the pressure of growing its ecotourism trade while at the same time trying to preserve nature. From the Osa Peninsula, here's NBC's Chief Environmental Affairs correspondent, Ann Thompson.
Costa Rica's Osa Peninsula, the last pristine coastline on Central America's Pacific side, and a mecca of ecotourism, where nature and vacationers coexist and thrive.
A business in a place like this, for us, it's not an option to be eco or green. I think it's an obligation, it's a necessity.
An attitude Daniel Guerin shares with his guests in the way he runs El Remanso. The rooms sit on natural clearings. The restaurant is made from locally grown bamboo. And the power source, to get to it, you must rappel down a ravine and hike.
So in this little concrete box is the power plant?
Exactly.
One of 2 micropower stations that use water to make electricity for its 15 rooms.
This plant here produces about 1 kilowatt of power. Together with the other one, we have about 1.52 kilowatts power, which is about half the electricity any standard household in the U.S. uses.
That means no hair dryers and no ice here or at 2 other nearby resorts. To get to them, you travel on a road that is more like off-roading. Here, electricity is scarce, but luxury is not. At Lapa Rios, the employee's kitchen is powered by methane from what the pigs leave behind.
Instead of buying propane gas, you're actually benefiting from what otherwise would be a waste.
But as with many things, with growth comes a muddying of the waters. And in this case, it's what does ecotourism really mean?
Conservationists say this is what it is not. Development sprawl elsewhere in Costa Rica that has made tourism the #1 industry.
A lot of places in Costa Rica are in the process of being loved to death. I think that we have an unique opportunity in the Osa Peninsula to avoid that.
With support from local and national governments, groups like Conservation International are working to make sure the tourism industry here remains sustainable.
The mission since the very beginning was to prove that a rainforest left standing is worth more than one cut down.
Making sure the visitors drawn by this primitive beauty don't unintentionally destroy it. Ann Thompson, NBC News, the Osa Peninsula, Costa Rica.